What's up guys, welcome back to Deck Tech for Decks. I'm your host Caleb. If you guys want to support the channel, you can click on that whatnot link in the description down below. You'll get a free $15 whenever you sign up, and you'll be supporting the channel whenever you do that. Additionally, you can become a patron. That's how you suggest deck techs for me to cover on the channel. Special shout out to my high contributing patrons. Newsome, you rock. Now let's get into today's video, and today we're talking about Azlask. I think this is going to be one of those Voja or Tergrid like commanders. Some people think I'm overreacting, but honestly, let's get into what this card does. Now, the first part of it sounds very interesting. Whenever Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, or another colorless creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. This is going to synergize very well with those Scion spawns that they create whenever they enter the battlefield, and then you sacrifice them for mana, so kind of a very synergistic deck, and we know they want us to build it that way because the next ability is where I think things kind of get crazy. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Again, very interesting here. We've got a 5-color experience counter commander that cares about Scions. All very interesting, all very unique. And then you get down to the very last text. Scions and spawns you control gain Indestructible and Annihilator 1 until end of turn. And that's where this card just got blown out of proportion. This is another very cool idea that kind of gets ruined by one text line on the commander. I mean, let's just look at Voja for a second. One, you take away Ward and you take away the ability to buff your entire board state equal to the elves. You have a very fun, very fair wolf tribal commander. That's not what happened, and we all know that's not what happened. But this is kind of the same thing. If you build this deck fairly, I think it will probably function kind of casual-like. But if you throw everything out of the window and build it like a degenerate, I'm talking throwing Maskwood Nexus, Mirror Entity in the deck, things that make all creatures every creature type, making this a tribal commander, this deck is going to feel very oppressive. It's also 5-color, right? So it's not hard to slam Gigantha in the command zone. I see a lot of people saying it's fair because you have to cast it for 3 mana and then activate it for 5. But activating something for 5 mana is very easy to do, especially when we have access to stuff like Savala. We have stuff like Bloom Tinder in a 5-color deck, Feral Elder, and then additionally we do have the other stuff like Gigantha that can just go directly in the companion zone. And then we don't even have to run fair creatures. We can run your Myrail Shield of Argive, we can run Nigella the Blade Blossom, again we have arcane adaptation effects, we can even run Rugaromel, which is a solid way to make creatures that are going to be those Scion spawns. It's just a very abusable deck that I don't think people are going to build fairly, and that kind of led me to think, yeah, I probably need to build this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this commander. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but honestly, I could see this being very degenerate to play against, and I kind of see you sitting down and playing Archenemy. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I need to build it. Let me know about your thoughts of this commander in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching.